This problem is modeled by this figure. Let's say this is our highway. And this is our picnic area in the form of rectangle. Area is 5,000 square meters. We will put a fence on the three sides of this picnic area. Let's say this side is Y. If this is Y, this is also Y. Let's say this is X. The total length P of our fence here is just a sum of X and of course 2Y. So given area of the rectangle here, minimizing P, we have this relation X equals 2Y. So when X is 2Y, this X can be replaced by 2Y, therefore P is equal to 4Y. We need to solve for Y. Where the area of the rectangle is 5,000. In base of the figure, area in terms of X and Y is a product of X and Y. Since X is equal to 2Y, this X can be replaced by 2Y. So 2Y times 2Y is 2Y squared. This is equal to 5,000. From here, Y is 50. And when Y is 50, our minimum length of our fence is 4 times 50, which is equal to 200 meters. Given here is a rectangular lot of area 1,600. Let this side be equal to X and this side be equal to Y. We need to minimize the perimeter of this rectangle as far as this record is concerned. So perimeter P is just a sum of 2X and 2Y. If you are going to minimize P here, given the area of rectangle, we have this relation X should be equal to Y. And when X is equal to Y, P is equal to 4Y. We need to solve for Y. Since area is 1,600, and based on the figure, area is just a product of X and Y, we have XY equals 1,600. This X can be replaced by Y, so Y squared is 1,600, from which Y is equal to 40. Therefore P equals 4 times 40, which is equal to 160 meters. In this problem, we have here window composed of rectangle surmounted by an equilateral triangle. Okay. So ito yung ating window. So this is X. If this is X, it's also X. This is X. This area Y. Of course, this is also X. If you're going to maximize the amount of light here, we have this relation X equals perimeter over 4.268. We know that 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. Our perimeter is given. Perimeter is 15. So 15 over 4.268 is our x. And this is equal to 3.51 meters. Given lateral area of a cone, in this case S is 544.12, maximizing its volume, we have this relation that altitude of a cone y is simply equal to square root of 2 times its radius x. Here we are asked to find the radius of the cone. We know that lateral area of the cone based on the figure is simply equal to pi times x times L L in terms of x and y is square root of x squared plus y squared. So pi x times square root of x squared plus y squared. Okay, since y equals square root of 2x, taking the square root of both sides, we have y squared equals 2x squared. This can be replaced by 2x squared. So pi x square root of x squared plus 2x squared equals 544.12. From here, x is approximately equal to 10 meters. Given here is a long sheet of tin of width 15 centimeters. Out of this, we'll make a gutter with trapezoidal cross-section. Ito yan. By turning up this width, 1/3 of this width on the side or in each side of this gutter. So this is W over 3, W over 3, W over 3. If we're going to maximize the capacity of this gutter, assuming that this width is x, you know, x here is simply equal to twice of W over 3. We know that W is 15, so x equals 2 times 15 over 3. This is equal to 10, of course, in cm. This angle theta, same condition, maximizing capacity, is always 120 degrees. Maximizing the volume of this box of pen at the top with square base, given the total surface area of 75 square meters, will give this relation. x equals 2y. Here, the record is y. So, we know the total surface area of this box is the sum of x squared and 4xy. Since x is equal to 2y, x squared is of course 4y squared. So this can be replaced by 4y squared plus this one is 4 times 2y times y equals 75. And this is 8y squared. This y squared is 75 over 12, from which y equals square root of 75 over 12. Which is equal to 2.5. Given here is a right triangle of hypotenuse 20 cm. Maximizing the area of this triangle will give this relation: x is equal to y. So meaning this is isosceles right triangle. Area is equal to 1/2 product of x and y. Since x equal to y, area is 1/2 of x squared or 1/2 of y squared. So by Pythagorean theorem, x squared plus y squared is equal to c squared. Since x equal to y, we can see that x squared should become x squared equals c squared. From here, x equals, or x squared equals c squared over 2. And therefore, area will become 1/2 of c squared over 2, which is also equal to c squared over 4. Our c is 20. The maximum area is 20 squared over 4. Of course, this is equal to 100 square centimeters. Given here is a closed cylinder of volume 108 cubic inches. Minimizing the amount of thin sheet that can be used by this cylinder implies that we are minimizing the total surface area of this cylinder. So here, our total surface area is twice area of the base, 2 pi x squared, plus lateral area of the cylinder is pi, 2 pi times x times y. If you are going to minimize the total surface area of the cylinder given its volume, then y is always equal to twice the radius of the cylinder. And then when y is 2x, this will become 2 pi x squared plus 2 pi x times 2x. 2 times 2 plus 2 is 6 pi x squared is our A. Now, to find x, since B is given, we know that volume of cylinder in terms of x and y here is pi x squared y. Just copy 108. Since y is equal to 2x, this can be replaced by 2x. So pi x squared times 2x equals 108. And from here, x equals cube root of 108 over 2 pi. Replace this by this, will give area 6 pi cube root of 108 over 2 pi and square it. This will give 125.5 square inches. To make an open box out of this sheet of aluminum, we need to cut 4 equal squares of side x on each corner of this aluminum. X, 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 X. Okay. Let the length of this box be equal to L for VW and for height H. Volume equals the product of L, W, and H. To find L, W, and H in terms of X, of course, we'll use this figure. It's our L. In base of this, L equals this length minus the sum of the two. So 16 minus 2x. This is our W. We know that this is 10. So W equals 10 minus 2x. And H, of course, equals x kasi ipo-fold natin siyang pataas. Now, V in terms of x equals 16 minus 2x times 10 minus 2x times x. V equals, multiply this, and this. We have 160x minus 52x squared, and then plus 4x cubed. Differentiating this with respect to x, we have b prime equals 160 minus 104x plus 12x squared. Equating this to 0, we have 160 minus 104x plus 12x squared equals 0. From here, x equals 6.67. Another value of x is 2. When x is 6.67, if you are going to replace this by 6.67, our width is negative, so it should be 1. Rejected. Now when x is 2, just calc this. When x is 2, and we'll find that volume, or maximum volume, or maximum capacity equals 144 cubic centimeters. In this problem, this is our steel girder of length 16 meters. X is given as 8 meters. We have to find Y. So, using the condition here, we can say that x raised to 2/3 plus y raised to 2/3 equals L raised to 2/3. And from here, y equals L raised to 2/3 minus x raised to 2/3 raised to 3/4 or 1.5. So therefore y equals L is 16 raised to 2/3 minus 8 raised to 2/3. 3/2 is 1.5. This will give y 3.6 meters. Given volume of a closed cylindrical tank, in this case 11.3 cubic meters, minimizing the total surface area, we have this relation. Altitude of the tank is equal to its diameter. So y is equal to x. We know that the volume of cylinder is given as 11.3 cubic meter. In terms of x and y, this is pi over 4 x squared y. Since y is equal to x, this y can be replaced by x, and then we'll be having pi over 4 x cubed equals 11.3. From here, x equals cube root of 11.3 times 4 divided by pi. Here we let x be the number of empty seats. We know that profit equals revenue minus cost. Our R here, revenue, equals 20 minus x times 35 plus 2x. C equals 125 plus the variable cost per passenger. So 15 pesos per passenger times the number of passengers, which is 20 minus x. So P here equals 20 minus x times 35 plus 2x minus C. It's 25 or 125 plus 15 times 20 minus x. Simplifying this will give P equals negative 2x squared plus 20x plus 275. Differentiating this with respect to x, we have P prime equals negative 4x plus 20. P prime equals 0. So negative 4x plus 20 equals 0. From here, x is equal to 5. So ang technique is originally kapag puno 20 yung ating passengers at a cost of 35 pesos per passenger. So sa bawat bawas madadagdagan ang presyo. So ito yung ating revenue. The cost here is of course consists of two parts. The fixed cost 125 and this one is variable cost. So alam natin na sinabi dito 15 pesos per passenger. So ito yung total number of passenger. So times 15. So ito yung ating variable cost. It depends upon the number of passengers. So knowing the two, replace R by this and C by this. Kaya nakuha natin ito. If we are going to simplify this, ito yung lalabas. And then differentiating way to 0, we'll get x is equal to 5. If you are going to maximize the area of a right triangle given its perimeter, the right triangle is an isosceles right triangle. So here, x equals y equals 0.2929p. Its maximum area equals 0.04289 times p squared. So here, our p is 20 cm. Therefore, maximum area equals 0.04289 times 20 squared. If you maximize the area of triangle given its perimeter, the triangle is an equilateral triangle. And area here equals square root of 3 over 4 s squared, where s equals perimeter over 3. We know that our P equals 30 cm, therefore s is 30 over 3, which is equal to 10 cm. The maximum area of this triangle is equal to square root of 3 over 4 times 10 squared. This is equal to 25 square root of 3 square centimeters. The maximum area of sector of a circle given its perimeter is given by this formula. A equals perimeter over 4 squared. So here, theta is always equal to 2 radian and r equals P over 4. In this problem, our P is 40 cm. Therefore, area is 40 over 4 squared is equal to 100 square centimeters. Given here is a wire of length, let's say L. You know, the maximum area of the region that can be enclosed by this wire is area of a circle. So here the circumference of a circle is equal to L. We know that the area of a circle is, in terms of radius, is pi r squared. And from here, we know that C is equal to 2 pi r. So 2 pi r equals L. Our r is equal to L over 2 pi. So since L is 20, we have r is 20 over 2 pi, which is equal to 10 over 5. Placing r by 10 over pi, we have area equals pi times 10 over pi squared, which is equal to 100 over pi square centimeters. The maximum area of rectangle that can be inscribed in a circle of radius r is given by this formula. Area equals 2r squared. Here, our rectangle is a square. X equals y equals, in terms of r, this is square root of 2r. This problem, our r is 20. So A equals 2 times 20 squared equals 800 square centimeters. The maximum area of rectangle that can be inscribed in a semicircle of radius r is given by this formula. A equals r squared. Here, our x equals 2y, which is equal to square root of 2 times r. From here, y equals square root of 2 over 2 times r. In this problem, our R is 15 cm. For area equals 15 squared, which is equal to 225 square centimeters. The maximum area of rectangle that can be inscribed in an ellipse is given by this formula. Area is equal to 2AB. Here, our length of rectangle in terms of A is simply equal to square root of 2A, while the width W is equal to square root of 2B. Okay, given here is the equation of an ellipse: 9x squared plus 4y squared equals 36. Dividing both sides by 36. So we have here x squared over 4 plus y squared over 9 equals 1. Here our A is square root of 9, which is 3. Our B is square root of 4, which is equal to 2. Now for maximum area equals 2 times 3 times 2, which is equal to 12 square units. The maximum area of rectangle that can be inscribed in a region bounded by the parabola and its stratus rectum is given by this formula. A equals 8 over 3 square root of 3 A squared. In this problem, our latus rectum equals coefficient of y. For A is equal to 2. When A is 2, maybe area equals 8 over 3 square root of 3 times 2 squared. This is equal to 32 over 3 square root of 3 square units. The maximum area of rectangle that can be circumscribed about a given rectangle of length L and width W is given by this formula. Area equals 1/2 of the sum of L and W squared. X here equals Y equals square root of 2 over 2 times the sum of L and W. Here, our L is 20, while W is 12. For maximum area equals 1/2 of 20 plus 12 squared. This is equal to 32 squared over 2. Okay. The maximum volume of cylinder that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius r is given by this formula. Volume equals volume of sphere over square root of 3. Here, the radius of cylinder x in terms of r is equal to square root of 2 over 3 times r, while the altitude of cylinder in terms of r is 2 over square root of 3 r. Here r equals 20 cm, and it will be equals 1 over square root of 3. Volume of sphere in terms of radius is 4 over 3 pi r cube. Our r is 420. Okay. Cubic cm. The maximum volume of cylinder that can be inscribed in a cone of radius r and altitude h is given by this formula. V equals 4 over 9 of volume of cone. The radius of cylinder here x equals 2 over 3 times r, while its altitude y is 1/3 of r. In this problem, our radius of cone is 5 cm, while its altitude is 10 cm. Therefore, maximum volume of cylinder is just 4 over 9 of pi over 3 times 5 squared times 10. The maximum volume of a cone that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius r is given by this formula. V equals 8 over 27 volume of sphere. Here, the radius of cone x equals 2 square root of 2 over 3 times r. Its altitude y is 4 over 3 times r. Here, the given r, or radius of sphere, is 20 cm. Therefore, B equals 8 over 27 of 4 over 3 pi times 20 cube. The minimum volume of cone that can be circumscribed about a sphere of radius r is given by this formula. Volume equals 2 times of volume of sphere. Here, the radius of a cone x equals square root of 2r, while its altitude y is 4 times r. The radius of the sphere in this problem is 20 cm. Therefore, B equals 2 times of 4 pi over 3 times 20 cube.